This is the revolutionary voice on the world, broadcast of the Internationalist Revolutionary Communist Party. IRCP, Internationalist Revolutionary Communist Party, is a young party founded 3 years ago. If in Lenin's times one could talk about party of new type, now we believe that we are such organization. What distinguishes the IRCP party from others? What are its characteristics and what it is political line and program? IRCP is guided by the theory of internationalist universalism, revolutionary and new theory, which we believe is the result of dialectical synthesis of the 5 most progressive and revolutionary trends in the international revolutionary movement. As a communist party, it is Marxism, Leninism, Maoism as the main ideological foundations. We treat Maoism here as the third stage of the development of Marxist-Leninist thought. The next ideological elements of internationalist universalism are the basic principles of thought and experiences of the Juche philosophy and the Songun policy of Democratic People's Republic of Korea. Because, as we see, there are universal elements there which can be successfully applied to the revolutionary struggle in the international arena and which can bring success in this struggle. We also see the universal principles of the international struggle of the proletariat in the achievements of Chairman Gonzalo of the Communist Party of Peru Shining Path, who enriched Marxism-Leninism Maoism with so-called Gonzalo thought. The values of which we believe are extremely useful for the international revolutionary struggle and in our party are expressed, among other things, in the fact that IRCP use an improved structure of the so-called concentric party construction. This is the concept of building the structure of the IRCP party based on the example taken from Gonzalo thought from the period of the Communist Party of Peru, but refined and expanded with new organizational aspects which correspond to the conditions of our party conducting the so-called Civil People's War in Europe and other capitalist countries on the West with their specificity and objective conditions. The last 2 elements are anti-imperialism and anti-revisionism, where we are uncompromising and so speak very principled, because such uncompromising and principled approach is defined by the requirements of the present time. Internationalist universalism is new look at the ideological and practical achievements of the international communist movement. We believe that the connection, unification of these 5 directions in our theory is the result of dialectical process of decades of development of the international revolutionary movement. In this unification, all elements retain their distinctiveness and characteristics, but when adjusted, they gain new effectiveness and interact with each other. As a result, we obtain a new quality and we also justify it with the scientific method taken from historical materialism. In this analysis, we take into account all the achievements and failures of the international revolutionary movement, especially the great and epoch-making achievements of the Democratic People's Republic of Korea. We study the laws and principles of this development. We look for regularities in this development, the causes of these successes and failures, and we draw out what is most useful and progressive, what it has proven it, and we are enriching it with new methods based on these experiences. The essence of this dialectical process of development of Marxism, Leninism, Maoism is its unification, which is process that we have noticed and dialectical unity. Internationalist universalism is the answer to our era in which we live, the era of the next stage of international imperialism, which is global imperialism. This is the new weapon of the international working class for the international class struggle. We believe that this will be the fourth stage of the development of Marxism, Leninism, Maoism, and the practice of our struggle will soon confirm this. The doctrine of internationalist universalism constitutes a new view of the international revolutionary movement of the world proletarian, with the revolutionary spirit that has never existed before, and creates new forms of a revolutionary struggle more suited to real world conditions, the most important of which is the groundbreaking theory of so-called civil people's struggle that we are developing. The concept of civil people's war is our concept, the concept of active struggle against the capitalist system, and it was created from the analysis and application of the universal principles of the Maoist People's War with new innovative methods derived from internationalist universalism, which are the so-called two tactics of one revolutionary strategy. These are the principles and methods of conducting a continuous revolutionary struggle, conducting silent struggle and hit and run away tactic by legal, semi-legal and illegal means in the conditions of European countries, through hidden and conspirational activity, but not passive activity, waiting for objective revolutionary conditions until they mature or naive fate, a path of change through elections and parliament, which is typical of most pseudo-communist European parties. But this is the path of active struggle against the global capitalist system. Therefore, IRCP is an organization, an avant-garde communist party with a revolutionary spirit that actively fights against the capitalist system, against imperialism. So, we are not good boys who have been put in their rightful place in a system of parliamentary cretinism, created and controlled by the bourgeois ruling classes. As Comrade Kim Jong-il said, "New times, new era requires a new ideology, new idea." We are bringing this new idea in the new era. Revolutionaries of all countries, unite!